be really honest. What ruins a really good summer picnic or an outing than soggy wet food sloshing around in a traditional cooler? Imagine being able to end all that mess right here and right now using zero. Z-E-R-O.
No ice. I love it.
No ice. It is a revolutionary design.
Yes, it is.
In a cooler you probably have never seen before, and we have it exclusively in our configuration here at HSN. Mark Gill, welcome back.
How are you? This is one of the hottest products you're gonna see this summer if you can get your hands on it. Here's why. I'm gonna show you how you can keep hot, and how you can keep cold, and frozen for up to 5 hours. Watch this, you guys. First things first, this is completely collapsible. So when it comes time for that cooler that's tough to store, this isn't it. And when it comes time to use, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. You've engaged our temperature lock technology. Now, what does that mean? Oh, and by the way, we're not gonna start you with a small one. We're not gonna get you going with a medium one or even a large one. We're gonna give you the jumbo one right off the bat. 41 quarts, that's 60 cans of your favorite beverages for the summer. And guys, you gotta listen to this one real close. Ice cold with no ice. Look at this. This has been in there all day, 60 degrees. Helen just about lost her mind when she opened this up and she went, Mark, do you know how cold these are? I'm like, yes, Helen, I do.
And you're expecting that there's a ton of ice deep down inside there somehow. It's not. Usually these are actually super chilly cold. Like
exactly.
The kind of cold you want to drink it right now and it tastes great. And it's very satisfying.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and close this, and remember, you guys, this is 2.5 pounds. There's not a lot to this, but these are stackable and they're made out of polypropylene. So that means you don't have to worry about the weight and how these are gonna hold up. Now, before we get into this, let's talk just for a second, because I know everybody watches this and goes, I don't want a styrofoam cooler. This is a styrofoam cooler. It's $7 or $8 at the gas station on the way to whatever. It's gonna chip, it's gonna break. You still have to put ice in it. The handle's gonna rip out. The handle's gonna rip out. This isn't gonna last you the weekend. The Chill Chest is made of
Wait, that won't even last you an evening.
Right, exactly.
Good luck.
The Chill Chest is made of polypropylene. Now, if you're wondering where you've heard that before, crash helmets, bike helmets, and it's how they shape, insulate, and make light airplanes. That's how they straighten them up. So guys, have a look at this. Here's your wow moment. Here's what everybody uses a Chill Chest for all year long. Groceries. No kidding. If this is all you get it for, you know what? You're gonna love it. Watch this. Next time you're at the grocery store, the big box store, your frozen French fries, your convenience foods, your ice cream, which you end up planning a trip around because you gotta get it home before it melts, is gonna stay frozen in the Chill Chest, in your trunk with no ice for up to 5 hours. Your eggs are terrific. Your milk has no problems. All of your cream-based stuff, your butters, your mayonnaises, up to 5 hours with no ice. I can't stress how unbelievably cool that is. Yeah. No pun intended. I love it.
He's been here, he's loved it. No, but here's what's really amazing to you. You guys are thinking, okay, that's you just piled a bunch of stuff in there. Like, I know, because you can't touch it, you can't see it. But you'll see, literally, I can see the frozen frost on the pizzas. You can see the condensation on the milk, because it's still cold, but now the air's hitting it. And I'm talking about really cold. Not just, oh, it's okay to keep it safe, cool. We're talking about actual cold here. And that to me is very surprising.
Now, cold is one thing, but follow me over here. Think of this almost like an insulation box. Guys, look at this. Maybe you're picking up some drive-thru on the way home or some takeout, or maybe you're going to a party with the teenagers and they want to bring the hot food. Well, guys, look at this. That same box is going to keep your cold and frozen for up to 5 hours with no ice. Is going to keep your hot with no electricity for up to an hour. How do you think these guys get the food to your door with all these restaurants?
And not lukewarm. See, I think if I was at home, I go, oh yeah, right. When he's saying hot, he means lukewarm, like okay. No. Steamy, still hot. Let me show you our configuration, because this is it. As Helen mentioned, we're not offering it again. This is it for the whole summer, by the way. Once these are sold out, we're not, and there's a lot of spring and summer yet to go. There's a lot of events you've got. That picnic, if you boat a lot, if you go fishing, if you're camping, anything. We know we all love to go out and we all use coolers all summer long. This is the one you absolutely want to get today. So when I open it up, let me show you. Look at this. I love this too. It is super cold inside here, like very cold. The waters are like yummy, crisp cold, right? Okay, here's what we have. We have divider walls that are exclusive in our configuration. So you get the divider walls, which are nice if you want to keep things separate.
Absolutely.
Then also, they have included in our configuration a special gel pack. And what this does, it actually makes this ultra long cooling temperature. I could say
supercharged.
Supercharged, thank you. That's what I said last hour. It supercharges it. So what happens is with this special gel pack, this is now going to stay cold, listen to this, for 48 hours. You do not need to use it. You don't have to have it for it to do its job, but it supercharges it for 48 hours. That's a heck of a long road trip.
Out of this world. Let me tell you something, you guys. There's a reason this is going to be one of the hardest items to get this summer, just like it was last summer. And here's one of the reasons why, you guys. Have a look at this. This is your regular, everyday cooler. This is the Chill Chest. So first, let's talk size. This holds 41 quarts or 60 cans. This holds 41 quarts or 60 cans. But at the end of the day, when it comes time to store it and put it away, that's the difference. So let me put this away for now and have a look in here, okay? This is everybody's picnic this summer. Just a nice quick one. The fruit is nice and cold. The desserts aren't melting. They're that perfect temperature. Like you said, the waters are crisp and perfect. And here's where it gets important, these sandwiches. These individually plastic wrapped sandwiches are perfect and cool and chilled and ready to go. And my eggs aren't gonna kill anybody. That's pretty cool. But guys, here's the difference. There's no ice, there's nothing to melt, clean, pour, worry about, and especially, there's nothing sitting in here that's gonna make me have to wring my sandwiches out. We've all been here, you guys. All this is the ice that's melted from a day in the cooler. And this is completely normal. This is what everybody uses, you guys. This cooler works exactly how it's supposed to. There's nothing wrong with it. Kind of like there's nothing wrong with your VHS player. It doesn't mean you use it anymore, though. When you pack this up, you know at the end of the day, you're gonna have water, mess, goop, soup, stuff to clean, stuff to scrub, stuff to dump, stuff to store. Try and figure out where it's going in the garage, right? Or with no ice at all, you can keep summer cold for up to 5 hours, guys. Hey, that's pretty cool.
And I want to repeat that too, because I really think when you're at home, it looks ridiculous. Because we're so trained to go, it's got to be on some form of ice, right?
Right, exactly.
You can buy those packs to lay stuff on. You can buy big ice bags to put in here. You do not need it. You literally put your cold stuff in here, and 5 hours later, you'll pull it out, and guess what?
Cold.
It's still cold with 0 ice. Now think about this. We're doing some math. How much is it to buy a big bag of ice? How much is that?
$3, $4.
$3, $4, okay.
$4.
So, and then how much is it to buy one of those flimsy little styrofoam coolers?
$79.
So, right, and remember that bag of ice, the full bag will not fit in the little cooler you just bought, right? So you're spending $10 around, you go on 4 picnics, you have to throw it all away and it's all a hot mess, or you get this one time and it pays for itself. That to me is remarkable. And my only advice is, and you had a great point too, when these here are out in the stores, and yes, you can get them elsewhere, you can't get our configuration, you cannot get our price, they're flying because people understand how brilliant the concept is.
Right.
Get beyond your doubt. Get beyond the doubt right now and try it. If you don't love it, you can send it back for a refund, but imagine if it works. No more. Look at this. I can pick this up with one hand.
It's not because I'm a big guy. Look at that thing.
I will never have to wrestle with this anymore.
That's it.
I don't have to have 2 big guys carry it for me.
Right, grab an end.
Half of it's ice and the rest is piled on food.
Exactly. We got something cool to show you later for that, but for right now, these 2 chill chests hold every reason you need to have one of these, okay? And we're gonna start with, have a look at this. Maybe you love church lunches, potluck, taking the hot lunches at holiday time, and anytime you get to that place, whether it's a function hall or the house that you're going to, what's the first thing you're looking for? Space in the oven. Because on your way over there, whatever you're putting these in, which is usually just the back seat, it's not staying hot. Well, here's something you're gonna love, you guys. These are designed to take food directly out of a 400-degree oven and put it right in your chill chest. Now, we recommend you line it with some towels to make life easier, but
guys, look at the steam, guys. Can you see it?
The steam, the cheese, the perfect. You got. Now, by the way, look at my little handy thermometer here. 146 degrees, you guys. I don't need an oven where I'm going. This is already gonna burn my mouth. Look at that cheese. Now that's the hot, okay? And it'll keep it that way for at least an hour. You're gonna love that. Here's what I really want you to see, and this is the part for me, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding. So here, look at this. I turned on my timer, my handy dandy little phone here, and we are at, what do we got there? 2 hours and 38 minutes, you guys. That's how long ago we took ice cream out of the freezer, put some of it in our chill chest and some of it in the way that everybody recognizes. We have all gone and planned an entire shopping trip around a $2 quart of ice cream because we have to get it home right before it melts. So guys, here's what I want you to see. And this is, I can't do this demo enough. I love it so much. Watch this. This is 2 hours and 38 minutes on the counter, just like it would be in the back seat of your trunk, okay? You're gonna get it home, open it up.
Well, it'd actually be a lot worse because it's somewhat chilly here in the studio. So this would be just a soupy mess.
That's all it is, you guys. Now, this is gonna refreeze in your freezer. It's gonna be hard as a rock, and you're just gonna end up throwing it out. That's the problem we all run into when we go to the grocery stores and we get our frozen stuff. And oh, by the way, if you're in a place like Florida, forget it. You have 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, guys, look at this. Same ice cream, same amount of time.
Same amount of time, right?
It's been out of the freezer the same amount of time. You ready for this? Come on.
That's cool.
I'm gonna kill Suzanne with a spoon. Thank God the camera wasn't on. Man, I'd have been on the news. Look at this, you guys. It's real ice cream. Wow. It's not stuff that I can pour, and that's the difference, okay? Right. So when you're camping, hunting, boating, fishing, when you're heading out with the family, when it's a potluck, when it's a church lunch, no matter what it is you're doing, if you need to keep it hot or if you need to keep it cold, this is gonna do it with no ice and no electricity.
How cool is that? All right, we're gonna check in with Helen because she is indeed outside. And Miss Helen, what are your thoughts on this, dear?
Well, first of all, it's the very last presentation, and this is your last opportunity of the day. The whole price, everything ends at midnight, so I'm glad so many of you are tuning in and everybody's rushing to the phones to get this. It is exclusive to HSN where you've got flex pay. It's only $13.32 for you to have a sandwich like this, and it's not soggy because there's no ice in here. There's actually zero ice in here. There's no ice, but everything stays nice and cold. Your water, your drinks are, you know, just as nice and cold, and you've got your salad, a fresh salad. Look, I've got a fruit salad in here. Now, we started the day at midnight yesterday. This has been out here for 24 hours. You've got your delicious fresh fruit, and you're gonna save so much money by not throwing away food. And you're also, maybe you're gonna have more fun this summer. I've just made a whole bunch of new friends out here. We're all hanging out. And, you know, I think, I don't know if it's because, hey, Valerie, you want an apple? Yeah. There you go. So have some water, Laura. I mean, you're enjoying yourself. You deserve a sandwich, Connor. Here you go. So I mean, I love it. It'll keep cold food cold and hot food hot. And I love, you know, all the new technology. I mean, I don't have a rotary phone anymore. I've got a cell phone. You know, that's the reason why you don't want to have those old-fashioned coolers that you still need to keep ice in. The technology is that you don't need to have any ice anymore. All you need is your chill chest. So it's so crazy. And I love the way it folds up. I'm going to keep it right in the back of my car. And I know, Suzanne, that, you know, our very last opportunity is right here, right now.
Yeah, here's the thing. I just want you to think, and it's very true, this is the last chance, but think about Father's Day, because my husband's got an obsession with flashlights and coolers. I don't know what it is. All guys love coolers. And you know what? I hate all those coolers because they're bulky and they're big, right? Yeah, because you keep lots of beer in them. I know, I get it. You can hold a lot of beer in here, but look at this. Look at the slim size. It is the perfect, brilliant upgrade of a cooler. When was the last big jump and revolution of coolers? You ever thought about that? Okay, really, no, think about it.
You're right.
It was a company with a Y, and their coolers, because my husband bought one, is about $300 and some. That was the next big jump. But guess what that cooler still needs at $300? Ice, and lots of it. How about no ice, up to 5 hours of keeping things truly cold? Isn't that amazing? So I want you to think gift idea. I want you to think Father's Day for sure. He'll love this. And you all need a cooler. You know what I love too? If you have a coach or you're the soccer mom, how often do you have one of those superstar soccer kids and you start at 8 a.m. in the morning and you don't come home till 10 p.m. at night because they're at a tournament? Oh my gosh. You got to keep food in those kids all day long. Drinks, hydrated waters. We all know that. Grab one of these. And I'll tell you, with our flex pay, I don't understand why you wouldn't try it. Because you know, and I know it's hard to suspend your disbelief, because you're thinking, I've been trained, we all have to have ice in every single form I've ever used of a cooler.
That's it.
Get this at home. If it doesn't keep your things crisp and cool for up to 5 hours, or things hot for an hour, then send it back, we'll give your money back. But imagine if it works just like we're saying, and quite frankly, I think even better.
Right.
Because we've heard some good stories about the length of time you can keep something cold.
Well, you know, know, we just got our hands on these guys. We haven't even had them all summer yet to figure out all the fun stuff we can do with them. We're just talking about the basics now. I can't wait till the summer kind of goes on and on and on, and we start talking to people about the way they're using them and how much they love them. And yes, it really does do it with no ice.
It's the beach, it's the lake, it's camping, glamping, tenting, going to a picnic. Do you go to a summer concert? We just went to a summer production of The Producers. It was an outdoor stage event. And guess what people drug down there? Big, heavy, bulky coolers, because they wanted wine and cheese and grapes and all that with ice piled in it, right?
Well, look at this, you guys. How about a better way? And by the way, I have a picture I'd love to share with you if we're able to throw it up there. A few weeks ago, my boy was the lead in his middle school play. I loved it. No one do like Gaston, no one. He was great. And so we decided to throw a cast party for everybody. So I have 60 hormonal, upset, hungry teenagers at my house who all want to eat in the same 5-minute window. So here's what we did, you guys. We grabbed our chill chest and we put all of our burgers in here. And man, if I didn't have to think twice all day. Every time I opened this to make burgers, they were perfect. So whether it's your steaks.
So you just have it right beside the grill.
It's right beside the grill.
It's like having an outdoor refrigerator. Really.
And that's the point. Anytime I usually do something like this, I'm looking for a fridge. I'm looking for something I can plug in. Well, imagine my surprise when I kept going for burgers hour after hour after hour, and they were still cold. In fact, almost 100 of them in my chill chest, and in my second one, have a look at this, all of my condiments, you guys. And as I'm pulling these out of here, the ice cold tomatoes, the onions, the pickles, the lettuce, as this is all coming out, understand, there's no ice. Nothing's dripping, nothing's soaked.
And they're really cold.
They are really cold.
Like the pickles are, they're as cold as you would in the fridge.
And they've been out in there all
amazing.
day. Now guys, here's where it really starts to matter, okay? Warm ketchup, kind of gross. Warm mayo, kind of deadly. You want to be very careful with messing around with temperatures, with mayonnaises and things with creams.
And how many things is that? Potato salad, macaroni salad,
deviled eggs,
tuna salad, deviled eggs, chicken salad. All the salads we take to a picnic in the summer, they all have egg in them, and you got to be, or mayo, and they got to be careful. You got to be really careful with that.
And when you're done, you guys, this folds up. You're not looking for something to do with a giant, bulky cooler taking up room in the garage that you don't have, room in the shed that stuff gets piled on. The bottom line is, without one single solitary cube of ice, you can keep all of your cold stuff cold and your frozen stuff frozen for up to 5 hours. And I've never, in all of my years demonstrating products, been able to make a claim like that on live TV. Get this home, put it in your trunk, put it in your minivan. When you go to the grocery store, when you hit that big box store, man, and you don't have to worry about running home with frozen ice cream, frozen popsicles, frozen this, frozen that, and you can enjoy your day, man. Write in and tell us about it. I want to hear it.
With our exclusive configuration, you're getting the 2 walls, plus you're getting the special gel pack. What the gel pack does, it supercharges the system and allows your stuff to stay cold for up to 48 hours. 48 hours. Is that not insane?
And you can't get this at retail.
No, you cannot.
This is from us.
The only place you can get it is here tonight, and tonight with our price and our value. It all ends at midnight. All right, checking back with Helen. She's moved over to the grilling area.
Well, yeah, my favorite.
Oh my gosh, so we're out here in the woods, and we were saying how the food has got to be fresh because we can hear all the wild animals out here. They're smelling our food. This is where we're keeping the chill chest warm. So I've got my macaroni and cheese. I've got baked potatoes, which are still warm. If you guys, I'll serve that for you guys. And you know, corn on the cob, your fried chicken, you're enjoying everything and just popping it in here and having it stay warm for at least an hour warm. Last presentation of the day, you know, the end of the day, I think so many of you have loved it. Over 15,000 now have been picked up. We're gonna eat the last of this because this is the last time we're gonna come to us. So you guys enjoy your ice cream. We're gonna enjoy our hot macaroni and cheese.
I'll take any of that stuff. Hot, cold, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's do some math. How much do you buy? And this is always desperation, right? And you think, okay, I got to buy a big bag of ice, and I got this little cooler, and by the time I buy the ice in the cooler, it's $10, right? Well, a full bag of ice doesn't even fit in here.
Nope.
So you leave half the bag on the ground in the sunshine to melt, and then you end up piling everything else inside here. And obviously it breaks. For about 3 or 4 rounds of that, Just get this. Just get this. It's so portable. It's so lightweight. It's so smart.
Exactly. And it's completely collapsible. I got to show you this, okay? And I'm going to do this on this red cooler. I talked about this before. I'm not going to make a big effort to try and make this thing look bad. It's doing a fine job on its own. This red cooler is 41 quarts. It will hold 60 cans. It's beautiful. This is 41 quarts, and it will hold 60 cans, and it's really beautiful. Because in this, I don't need no ice. Now, here's what I mean by that. My mom just went nuts. I talk like that, guys. So listen to this, all right? This is insulation surrounded by hard plastic. It's 10 to 15 pounds out of the gate, but it doesn't work yet. You now have to run to the store and drop $6, $7, $8, $9 on a couple of bags of ice. So listen to this. You have money invested. You know it's going to melt. You know you're going to have to clean it up. You're 35 pounds of hay grab an end of this so you can make that cold. Really?
Right.
Come on, guys. Right. You're going to spend that much money all the time just to keep this cold. Well, you know what? You can fit 60 of them in here without 1 cube of ice. And that's what the Chill Chest is going to do for you this summer.
And keep them as cold as if it were in here on fresh bags of ice.
Exactly.
See, that's where you got to get your head around this one, too. Because I know you're suspect. We've all been trained. I got lots of coolers, and we all got to go buy ice. There's a big business in ice bags. Imagine never having to buy another bag of ice.
Exactly. You brought up a good point earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't think about this all day. Right. People are like, you know what? He probably got stuff at the bottom of there. You know what? Let me take a few out of there and have a look. It's dry
you guys,
as a bone.
These are freezing cold.
And they've been in there all day.
They're the perfect temperature to drink right now and be satisfied.
Exactly. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way. And I'm going to remind you that these Chill Chests are 2.5 pounds. Well, guys, I got 50 pounds of liquid in here by itself, and I'm moving that around with no trouble because these are not styrofoam. These are polypropylene, and if you're wondering where you've heard that before, think bike helmets, crash helmets. The thing that keeps the airplane shape light and durable is polypropylene, all right? And here's the deal here. This is its thermal properties, and this is the reason that everybody should have one, is the trunk of your car. Just for groceries.
If you didn't do anything else but shop for groceries.
If we called it the grocery transporter, and this was our only demonstration, we'd be ahead of the game, because here's the deal. You don't have to plan your day around frozen French fries, convenience food, eggs getting cold, or a silly popsicle anymore, because anything you put in here from the grocery store, the big box store, the convenience store, no matter what it is, hot or cold, this is going to keep it cold with no ice for up to 5 hours. And listen, follow me to the one beside here, because this is the part that just blows my mind. The fact that I can do it without ice is one thing, but the fact that I can keep hot is another. These were here at the beginning of the demonstration. Remember that? So that was almost a half an hour ago now, and look, they're still perfect, ooey, gooey, cheesy.
Yeah, they really are.
They're ready to eat.
That's so insane.
Isn't that great?
And not just a wimpy lukewarm.
Nope, they're hot.
Because you're thinking,
steamy.
it's going to be hot. No, we're talking about hot, not just warm and okay.
Exactly.
It's hot and delicious. And I just want to show you one more time. We open this one up. Not a bit of ice. This has been here all day long.
Yes, it has.
And I got to tell you, the celery is super chilly cold.
Macaroni salad, I can eat without dropping.
This literally feels like it came out of the refrigerator.
Right? It's got like a haze on it.
Yeah, it literally feels like you just pulled it out of the fridge. From our carrots, I love it. You got the chicken in there. This is a good picnic we got going here.
It's a good picnic. And the food just keeps coming out, and it's all cold. And if I needed it cold for longer than 5 hours, no problem. We're going to give you that chest. We're going to give you the 2 dividers. And at the end of the day, for your next summer, camping, cookout, fishing, boating, hunting, tripping, whatever it is, that's your cooler all summer long.
And you go up to 5 hours with nothing extra in it. And if you add the Supercharger gel pack, it's going to go to 48 hours of keeping your stuff cold like it's coming out of the refrigerator. I just think this is the most remarkable thing. All right, so here's what I want you to do. This is your last look. It's last chance. We will not do this again the whole rest of the spring and summer, and we're just at the spring, right? The price obviously ends right at midnight if you're not familiar with that, and the flex pay will go away. So think gift giving, Dad's Day. What do you get the guys hard to buy for? If you've got any coaches, any teachers you want to thank at the end of the year, it really is a clever gift, and they're going to go, wow, thanks. And we're the only one who has this special configuration. You will not get this at any store out there like you're getting it here on HSN. Of course, Flex is always handy. You certainly don't get that at stores. Mark, thanks for a great day.
How was that?
What are you going to do with all that ice cream?
What you going to do with all
He's got a lot of ice cream here right now. A lot of melted ice cream, actually.
Right.
All right, I want the stuff out of the cooler. I don't want the melted stuff. Hey, by the way, don't forget up to 30% off our top kitchen brands. We have so many wonderful brands here at HSN, some of the very best in the world, including KitchenAid, by the way. Check out what we have from KitchenAid. But little heads up, coming up at 11 o'clock, which we are about 30 minutes away from that, I'm gonna have an entire hour of really awesome kitchen ideas. And in that hour, stick around, I've got something brand new from Cuisinart. You're gonna be blown away. You've never seen this before, it's really cool. And we're gonna have fried food that's guilt-free. I love that, but you gotta stick around to find out what it is. Still more coming up as we get you ready for your summer. Helen's gonna rejoin me here in just a moment, and we'll be back in just a sec.